So Farbs, how's it going? Have you settled in well?
Yeah, it's been okay. I haven't been here much. Of course, we've been in Bangladesh for quite a fair bit of the time I've been here. But no, it's been good, it's been enjoyable, and we've managed to win a few games, so even better, Dan.
I know it's been a fantastic start for you to win the Asia Cup, and you've got the T20 to look forward to. Does that mean a lot that you've come here in such a positive state and with that positive intent?
Yeah, I think whenever you go into something new, you always want to have a little bit of a win early on. I think that settles people down and calms people down, but equally with that comes the expectation that you're going to win every game. So we're trying to manage the expectation going into the 2020 World Cup rather than everyone thinking it's a formality. We're going to turn up and we're going to win it. So there's a lot of hard work to do before that, I can assure you.
And what's the reaction been like from the public since you were appointed?
To be fair, I mean, I don't spend a fair bit of time out there, pumping my own tyres up. I mean, I try to stay in the background as much as I can. It's about the players. But the reaction last Sunday when we came back from Bangladesh, the open top bus ride back into the city was overwhelming. I've never seen anything like it. And we came to the edge of the city in the team coach and then got swapped to an open top bus. And I've never seen anything like it. It was absolutely remarkable. So it shows the excitement and the passion. I mean, the game that's on here today, there'll be 10,000-12,000 people in here watching the schools game. So when the international team play here in the 2020 or one day, the ground's full, and the noise and the passion for the game is unbelievable. So it's a brilliant cricketing country. I mean, cricket is their #1 sport. It's cricket and tea are the two biggest exports out of Sri Lanka. So the cricket gets supported fantastically well. The players get supported well. Equally, it isn't over the top if the team aren't successful. They want the team to play good cricket and play well, which is almost more important than anything else. So that's something that we mustn't forget, really.
Having said all that, you must get some withdrawal symptoms when you look behind you and you've got the Yorkshire team here preparing for the new season.
None whatsoever when I see Brooksy messing around behind me. I don't miss that. No, of course I do. I mean, it's lovely to see all the lads. I deliberately didn't come for the first couple of days because I didn't want to feel like I was sort of like hanging around. At the same time, I couldn't really stay away because all the lads being here, being so close. So and they're a brilliant group of people. It's always easy to say that, but the 2 years I had at Headingley were absolutely fantastic. And I said that when I went there, it was hopefully for a long period of time. And I was, on one hand, massively disappointed to leave after 2 years. On the other hand, the opportunity to come to a country like Sri Lanka and work with the national team was too good an opportunity to miss. But I've kept in touch with all of the lads, wherever they've been over the winter. I know how they've all gone over the winter. I've caught up with a few individually in the last couple of days. And obviously Martin and Jason, nice to see the pair of them. I mean, they're two great blokes and they've done a brilliant job at Yorkshire. So, I'm proud of the time I had there, and I don't think Yorkshire will ever be too far away from my heart in terms of cricket, because it was absolutely a fantastic time. 2 really good years, and I'd like to think that maybe there's a chance to go back in the future and spend some more time at Headingley. I've still got my house not too far away. I'll still be living in Yorkshire, so hopefully in the future there might be a chance to go back, but you never know, do you, in sport?
You never know, but how do you rate Yorkshire's chances this year in all 3 formats? I mean, one-day cricket, as you know, was a little disappointing. Do you think it's an area that we can certainly improve and be amongst the top teams this year?
Oh, definitely. There's no reason why Yorkshire can't compete on all 3 fronts. I mean, there was obviously a real push on Championship cricket last year, which was magnificent. The boys played really, really well. They had excellent Championship cricket. The one-day stuff, although the results were disappointing, what it did do, it gave Dizzy and Fogg the chance to play a lot of the young guys. So a lot of the young guys have got a taste of first team cricket now. They know what it's about, they know what they've got to do, and it's in their hands now. Do they want more of it? If they do, they'll work hard. The fitness levels look absolutely magnificent, and obviously a lot of lads have been away working hard on their game. So, having had a taste of first team cricket, they'd be hopefully pushing really hard to want more of that. And I think now the squad looks really good, really balanced. I also think that the way the one-day format is set now, 20-20 at the beginning and the 50 over stuff at the end, means that the club have a much better chance of success. I think that it will mean that they can play their strongest side more often than not. And I think if they do that, and with two new balls as well, with the pace attack that Yorkshire have, I think they'll give them a really good chance in the one-day 50-over competition.
And just looking at some of the younger players, those that went up with the England team to the Under-19s World Cup, looks like they've come back as men now. You look at Will Rhodes and Johnny Tattersall that are here today with the team. They look like they're ready to step up now to first-class cricket and really give it a shot.
I think Rhodes is very close. Rhodes for me last year was the real standout amongst the young players, and he showed in the World Cup just how good a cricketer he is. And we watched two of the games in Bangladesh. We watched the Sri Lanka game and the New Zealand game on television. Saw the highlights of the India game. I was impressed with Rhodes in everything that he did. But you know, Josh Shaw and Matt Fisher as well are two fantastic young cricketers. You sometimes forget just how young those two boys are. And Fish really caught everyone's imagination last year, playing the first team as early as he did. But it wasn't a gimmick. He earned it. He earned the right, and I think that's the really exciting thing. You know, Ian Dews, Richard Dams, the job they've done with the academy over the last few years is as good as anything in world cricket. I think the young players coming through is absolutely fantastic. To have had 5 in the original squad with Cole Carver, and then 4 in the squad that actually went to the World Cup, you know, that speaks volumes for Yorkshire's academy. But there's plenty of other good young cricketers. You know, Jack Leaning's another one, Alex Lees. You know, there are so many, Dan Hodgson. There are so many good young cricketers who are on the verge of first team cricket, who've done really well. They've had some success. You know, Hodge last year had a brilliant year in one-day cricket. If he can do the same and get himself in the championship side, then, you know, the club's in a really good position.
And just to finish off, Farbs, we're going to see you in the summer. We've got the Test series, obviously on home soil, with the second Test at Headingley. Just explain to the public out there how important this Test series is going to be and what we can expect from Sri Lanka.
Well, it's a huge series for us. The Sri Lankan cricketers love playing in England. The English cricket is still the pinnacle for them, and they're all desperate to get to England. We've got 5 ODIs before the 2 Test matches. So the great thing is for us, we'll be well prepared for the Test matches. First Test is at Lord's, and obviously the second Test match at Headingley. So I'm looking forward to Andy Fogarty producing a spinning wicket for us so that we can come and beat England with all our spinners. No, I mean, we're excited to be there, obviously. I mean, the lads are really excited about playing in England, as they always are. For me, it would be great to be playing a Test match at Headingley, a place that feels like a second home, really, after 2 years there. And I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of people. But you know, I think a lot's been said about England over the winter. And people keep saying, oh, it's a great time to play them. England will be very strong, whatever team they put out, England will be very strong. We'll have our best team there, and so therefore I think it'll be a really good series. I think the 2 games will be really good games, and I'm looking forward to it. And as I say, the Sri Lankan cricketers love playing in England. Now, they've already been quizzing me about Headingley. What's the wicket going to be like? You know, is it going to be a seaming wicket as they've heard of, you know, in years gone by? And I said, no, it'll be a really good pitch. Headingley over the last couple of years, my experience of 4-day cricket has been a magnificent cricket wicket. You know, Andy and his team have done a great job, and it's a really good place to play cricket. So I think it'll be great, and it would be lovely from our point of view. Should we be coming to Headingley with a chance of winning the series? So if that's the case, then it would be ideal. But long way to go between now and then, Dan.
Oh, absolutely, and good luck for the T20 World Cup that's coming up. We'll be rooting from you for Yorkshire, and hopefully everything will go to plan, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you very much. Great, nice to have you in Colombo.
Thank you.
Brilliant.